Quotation. Select Quote. Add new quote. Click the Add icon. Date. If you wish to change the date, click the drop-down arrow. Click Required Date. Then press the Enter key. Quota. Type required quota's name, then press the Enter key. Registration number. Please note it is suggested you do not use spaces, dots or dashes between the characters. Type required, then press the Enter key. A new car form appears. Registration number. Check, then press the Enter key. Company, last name. If it is a company, straight type. If it is a private person, please note do not use spaces. Type the surname, comma, then first name. Then press the Enter key. If the name is not already stored in your database, a new customer page will appear. The customer name will carry over from the previous car page. Title. Click the drop-down arrow, then click Required. Then press the Enter key until you come down to Street. Type the required street address, then press the Enter key. Start typing suburb and watch the box below. Once required suburb or town comes into view, click Required, then press the Enter key. From the phone number to the email address, you only need to type the information that you require. To move between cells, press the Enter key. General Ledger Account. This cell only appears if accounting is activated. To change, click the drop-down arrow. Click Required Account. Contact is useful if the customer is an organisation instead of a person. To add a contact, click the plus icon. Type required name. End phone number if different from the customer file. Then click the OK icon. Once you are happy with this record, click the Save icon. The car form will then reappear. Press the Enter key. Click the drop-down arrow. Type the first letter of the manufacturer that you require. Roll the centre of your mouse or scroll until the right manufacturer and model comes into view. Then click Required. If the make and model are not in the list, click the Add Unscheduled Model button. The Unscheduled Model form will appear. Type required make, then press the Enter key. Type required model, then press the Enter key. Body style. Type the body built found in the model range. This can be multiple body builds. Example, 4W means four-door sedan as well as wagon. Please note, when the cursor is inside the cell, the abbreviations for all the body styles will be displayed. O is Others, most suitable for paintwork on non-car objects where you do not want to print the type of body built on a quote. Type required, then press the Enter key. Cylinders and production years are option fields. You may leave blank if not required. If required, type required information in the correct field. To move between cells, press the Enter key. Once you have finished typing all required information, click the Save icon. Body style. Click the drop-down arrow. Click Required. Click the drop-down arrow. Click Required. Paint group. Click the drop-down arrow. Click Required. Press the Enter key. From Colour through to Option Code, type the information that you require. To move between cells, press the Enter key. Once you have completed all required information, click the Save icon. The quote form reappears. Insurer. Click the drop-down arrow. Use the scroll bar to find Required. Click to select Required. Check you have selected the correct insurer. The defaults entered in Insurer table will transfer to the quote. Check rates and markup. To change, click in the required cell, make required changes. Then press the Enter key. Please note, From estimated start date to job stage are optional fields. Estimated start date. Click the drop-down arrow. Click Required. Estimated end date. Click the drop-down arrow. Click Required. Kilometres travelled. Type Required, then press the Enter key. Contact person. Click the drop-down arrow. Click Required. Job stage. Click the drop-down arrow. Click Required. Save quote. Once you have completed all information required for this quote, click the Save icon.